This is a Restoring Little Girl short video that we're going to be doing here. Quite a long time ago, I bought a bunch of these little under-counter lights that you punch up and it turns it on. You punch up again and it turns it off. Okay, they're cheap. They got at Home Depot, and each one takes 3 AAAs. The problem with them is they go through batteries crazy. I mean, you down on the Cape 2 or 3 times, use them a few times, and they'll the light starts dimming, and before too long you got to replace the batteries. So I got to thinking about it, and I looked into it, and in the v-berth there are 2 original lights that were built right into the boat when it was built, and I looked into it. They're still available. They're still by the same company. Made in America, from what I can tell. And so what I did, I went ahead and ordered 2 new ones. I think they're gray instead of tan, and they seem a little bit smaller than the original ones. But the point is, I wanted to be able to replace some of those little lights. And by having original equipment style lights to go in the boat, I'll just wire it right in. And so that when you turn on a switch on the panel, your light is there, and you don't have to worry about batteries going down all the time. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this around and show you what I have, the 2 new lights that came in. And I ordered LED bulbs for these. I'm going to let you send me your thoughts on it. I'll say this. The original bulbs that come in it, I can't remember the number on them, I think they're 194s, they're nice, and they're very mellow, not very bright, but I'm going to be putting one of these in the galley area, and I think I'm going to want the extra LED power, and there's significantly more brightness to it. So anyway, let's go in and take a look at these, and give me your thoughts on it. My wife hates the intensity of LEDs, but I think where I'm going to place it, you're not going to be looking directly at it. It's going to be shining actually forward into the galley area from the side of a cubby that sticks out. Anyway, let's take a look and give me your thoughts. Okay, guys, so here are I cannot remember the name of the company that put these out. Where is it? It's Atwood. Okay, it's Atwood. These are called Atwood courtesy lights. Well, I've got 2 just like them, except I think they're a little bit bigger. literally 50 years ago, they probably made them a little bit bigger. 50. So anyway, I got 2 just like it up in the v-berth. And I'm so used to them, it's just, I'm used to it. This little bitty bulb, like I said, I think this is a 194. And it's all right, but I bought a whole bag of this called Veracode. I think there are probably other makers, but these are supposedly soft white, and I don't want intensely bright. But I'll tell you right now, wait till you see this. And by the way, shield your eyes. I don't think it's going to hurt your eyes on a video, but let me just show you. Whoa, okay, so that's the intensity, that's the brightness there. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to turn this. Let's see if we can do this. Good grief, that thing's blinding me so much I can't even see. Look at that. That's the difference. After you get used to the intense white, it's all right. I don't think that's soft white, though. It doesn't look soft white to me. But you can see the difference in the intensity. I mean, it's just huge amount. The LED, though, and this is what they I've always heard, is that the LED takes a whole lot less current to run than the old standard bulbs. So anyway, I got to make up my mind. You guys send in your thoughts on it. It's just awfully bright. But like I said, I think the positioning, I'm going to put these 2 up in the galley area, one over where the stove is going to be, the other over where the sink is going to be. Okay, I looked it up, and what it comes down to is, and has to do with current draw of the old standard bulbs. I guess they call them incandescent, whatever. The old standard bulbs versus the LEDs. Here's the difference. That little bitty standard bulb you saw there draws about 5 watts, whereas the LED equivalent that puts out so much more light, and I mean a lot more light, only draws 90 milliamps, which is equal to 1 watt. And that is the difference when it comes to RVers, boaters, that kind of stuff. Your batteries are going to be taxed a whole lot more when you're using standard bulbs or incandescent lights. So anyway, I'm really tempted to go ahead and use these. I mean, it was fairly cheap. I think it was $13 for 10 of the LEDs. They put out a lot more light. Where I'm going to be mounting them, especially in the galley, it's almost a definite I'm going to use those. I'll test them up in the v-berth, but I think, right now I'm really tempted to go ahead and definitely use them in the galley. You need more light in there anyway, and the way I'm going to be mounting them, you're not going to be looking right at them. They're going to be facing actually forward of these little cubbies mounted on the side. Actually, this little, what do you call them? The light itself is going to be mounted transverse of the boat. So anyway, with that, I'm going to let it go and let you, get your thoughts on the light intensity and your thoughts on being able to use those things. All right, thanks, and we'll catch you on the next trip down. One last test. I'm just checking out all the different avenues of understanding here. Is heat. And I've had these plugged in for a while now, and there's absolutely no heat coming from the LED, and there is from the standard bulb, but it's minimal. My whole concern was not for the standard bulb. I mean, I've been using those on the boat for 50 years, and I don't think that they've ever been replaced. And they don't get that hot. I mean, it's just a standard little bulb. But supposedly LEDs just don't create heat. It's how the light is made through light emitting diodes versus through metals that are being heated because of the current running through them. So anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. This was my main concern, is that whether or not LEDs, because I mean this is a much bigger bulb in a small area meant for a smaller bulb. And I'm not getting any heat out of that whatsoever. I mean, it's just cool as a cucumber. So anyway, just wanting to understand and know what I'm getting into with using that particular these particular units with that newer LED bulb. So all right, hope this has been educational. I've enjoyed it, and thanks again for stopping by Restoring Little Girl. Just one more step in the long process.